Now, what has a warm heart, a cold nose, and a happy tail? Well, their names are Bogey and Boo. Bogey is a golden retriever, and Boo is a chihuahua. They're here with their owners, Linda Bolterstein and Penny Whithauer. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you're not just owners of Bogey and Boo, but you are founders of the organization Happy Tails.
Well, I've been a member for about 13 years, but Happy Tails started in 1991 by a veterinarian in Atlanta, Dr. Carla Courtney, who is still a member. And she, with about 4 of her clients, she had seen a program about pet therapy. And she was new out of veterinary school, and she and about 4 of her clients started visiting about 3 or 4 different facilities in Metro Atlanta. So that was in 1991, and right now we have 300 members and we visit 115 facilities. We also have 43 facilities on a wait list right now.
Wow.
So we're always looking for new members.
And what type of facilities do you visit?
About 49% of our facilities are senior nursing homes, assisted living, senior day cares, but we also do hospital rehab, the children's hospitals. We visit children's rehab, psychiatric facilities, shelters, hospice, pretty much everywhere that you can think of that has any type of therapeutic goal, we do. We also visit schools, special needs children, and that's very rewarding as well.
Well, we've got to ask about our friends now. Tell us a little bit about Boo and how you came to the program.
Absolutely. Well, I've been a member of the program since 1998, and Boo is my 5th Happy Tails dog and my newest. She is 3 years old, and she's been in the program for 1 year, and she just absolutely loves it. She just is a friendly little dog, and she loves to visit people. She's kind of a lap dog, as you can see. I've always had bigger dogs, but the reason why I thought that Boo would make a great therapy dog is because of her small size. Even the most compromised child can hold her.
And what do you do when you go into, say, a hospital or a nursing home?
Well, a typical visit, one of the facilities that Boo and I visit is Children's Health Care, and we go to the Scottish Rite facility. We go to a room that they provide for us, and the children who are well enough come down to where we are. We usually have 4 or 5 dogs down there. The children just gather around and sit, and the dogs just go from child to child and visit. Sometimes it's more of actually a therapeutic visit, where recently I know there was a child who was relearning to walk, and she thought it was more fun to do that if she could walk Boo.
Oh,
so
wow.
she was able to take Boo, and these dogs, of course, are trained to be very gentle and go very slow, so Boo just walked very slowly, and it was much more fun for her to be able to practice her walking with Boo on the end of the lead.
Absolutely. And tell us about Bogey.
Well, Bogey visits, we go to Children's Health Care at Eggleston twice a month, and which is pretty much the same type of visit as Scottish Rite. And we also do 2 special needs preschool visits, 1 preschool and 1 regular school visit. And then I do an assisted living with him, and we also visit Northside Hospital, the high-risk perinatal unit, where the moms really enjoy the visits.
You don't think about that.
Yeah, it really, Northside is a very wonderful friend to Happy Tails and sponsor, so we have a good time. So really all the visits have a little bit of a different component to them. Some are rehabilitation and goal-oriented with therapists, like my special needs kids visits. And some are just visiting, just regular old sitting down, petting the dogs.
You know, I couldn't resist.
Yeah,
So really, right.
Yeah.
Every visit has a therapeutic component, whether it's structured or it's just, you know,
there
around.
could be people out there with pets, and I know you do dogs, cats, rabbits, and they're saying, well, I want to do that. What would you tell them to do? What would be some of the first steps?
Well, their first step is to come to an orientation that we have once a month. They can visit our website, happytailspets.org, and that gives you directions to our orientation. There are 4 basic steps. Orientation is the first one, where they learn all about the organization. We give them a pretty good overview of our pet evaluation process as well. The application consists of pretty much their veterinary records that have to be turned in. And then we schedule them for pet evaluation, which is basically introducing the animal to situations and equipment that they run into on a visit, as well as temperament and obedience skills. The only prerequisite that we have for dogs is that they've been through a basic obedience class. So we take a look at what that's all about. And the important thing, I think, the reason for that is Happy Tails does work in teams, but the most important team is the dog and the owner. And they really have to be keyed into one another, and that gives the animal more confidence and able to pretty much be aware of their situation and feel more comfortable no matter what type of visit that we go on.
And you've had a lot of dogs. Is it you just have the temperament, or can you really train a dog to be calm?
You know, I really do think it's a lot about the temperament. Every dog is not the right kind of a dog for Happy Tails. I actually currently own 4 dogs, and only one is a Happy Tails dog out of those 4.
Good point.
I think there's one more that may be a candidate, but we'll wait and see as he matures if he's going to work out that way. But the other 2 just don't. They're more nervous, or they're just not great in unfamiliar situations. And so every dog is not meant to be a therapy dog. So I think it's a lot more about the temperament than I do. Would you agree with that, Linda?
Absolutely, absolutely. They really need to like people. That is certainly very, very important. And they need to be able to go up to them and, you know, kind of, you know, the great thing about animals is that, yes, he's getting tired. The great thing about animals is they do have that sixth sense about what that person needs, and that really comes through on a visit with Happy Tails.
Well, we certainly appreciate you coming on and sharing, our 2 friends, and knowing, but I do need to mention about your fundraiser, because I know that the training and everything that you do costs money. So we'll tell you, the 8th annual Warm Hearts and Cold Noses Valentine's Gala is Saturday, February 6th from 6 to 9 p.m. at Villa Cristina. Our very own John Pruitt and Dr. Randy Martin are the honorary co-chairs and will host the evening, so you'll get to learn more about the organization and have fun at the same time. For more information, visit the website at happytailspets.org or call 770-740-8211.